Ladies and gentlemen, Ford here from Ford Store Reviews. Today I've got an ecstatic review for you guys. I've been wanting to make this review for quite a while. There will be a part 2 to this video, but today we're going to be doing the overlooks of the Ryobi P237 18-volt impact 20-volt system. This is the tool we're going to be reviewing today. This is one of the tools that I personally want in my arsenal. This tool was lended to me by a relative, so thank you to my relative who remains to be anonymous, and we will respect his wishes of being anonymous. Now, the first thing you'll notice right out of the box is that you get your Ryobi impact. This is a DeWalt driver adapter, which is not included in the kit, and an 18-volt Ryobi 1 Plus lithium battery. This battery is compatible with newer and older models of Ryobi tools. They do not change, so if you damage it, you can still use Ryobi Impact, which is good because these things are about $100 a piece. So to get over to the overlook, the one thing I like about Ryobi, which a lot of people personally don't like, and I don't know why, is that it comes in a very high-vis green. This doesn't bother me for several reasons. One, if you drop this thing, it's easy to find it again. Now, I know what you guys are going to say, but Ford, aren't these things supposed to be made so that they can be found? Yes, but if you're in a dark area somewhere and you are pushing your button on your trigger, quote unquote, and the light goes out, you can still see it if you turn a flashlight on and find it easily with the Ryobi lime green, which I think is pretty cool. You do have some warnings on here. Do not touch. Warning, may be hot. It has an owner's manual. I just don't seem to have it with me. We've had this thing for over a year. We had to buy it for a job that required an impact driver, and we didn't want to buy one that was pneumatic, so we went with the Ryobi. And guys, I gotta tell you, I want one of these so bad. They're 99 bucks at Home Depot, and I swear to you, I want one of these. Like I said, this was loaned to me. You also get a charger, which here's the charger right here. It's the 1 Plus series charger. I prefer these new chargers over the old ones. If we go ahead and plug this thing in, and I'll show you how to put the bits into the driver. There's the battery. Just easy. Snap out, snap on, just like any other tool. Or, I'm sorry, snap in. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for that. But you also get a couple of bits. No, actually, you just get the driver. You have to buy the bits sold separately. Now, this bit, I'm assuming, is a DeWalt bit, and they will work with the Ryobi. The only thing I dislike about this impact driver, personally, is that you cannot directly insert your driver bits. You have to have an adapter in most cases, which I find is kind of irritating, especially if you are not able to get these kind of adapters on hand with what you need. Anyway, enough of that. So you definitely want to use one of these extensions. This one so happens to be a DeWalt. DeWalt tools are not the greatest. They're getting kind of bad. Ryobi's kicking the crap out of the market. I don't care if you hate Ryobi. I don't care if you love Ryobi. You've got to admit that Ryobi is packing a punch with this tool. Same can be said for their lithium screwdriver, which we also are going to do a review on. But guys, I got to tell you, this impact, it works. I don't know how to say it. It works. You plug in your extension, pull the collar. It has to have a collar right here that'll accept it. It's a great, great tool. I don't know why people hate Ryobi. That's one. You have 3-speed control. You have light, medium, fast. Slow, medium, fast. If you want light driving, medium driving, or heavy duty driving. Most of the time, I use this on 2 or 3. I don't even bother with 1. The only time you should ever use 1 is if you're trying to extract a fastener And even still, I've been known to use it on 3. It's got some weight to it. Everyone says that Ryobi is not very good, but this thing has a lot of weight to it. It has a big honking motor inside. Yes, I said big honking motor. This thing, well, let me just run it and show you. Okay, that's forward. That's reverse. Again, you do have the 18-volt lithium-ion battery, which I think is a pretty cool extra piece. You do have a belt clip that comes with this, but the only problem I have with the belt clip, it's kind of awkward. You know, if you're taking this off and you're putting it back on, you probably want to use 2 hands. I guess it's not that bad. It's kind of awkward though, only if you're using a tool belt, but I've managed to get this on my belt loop with no problems. So again, there will be a part 2 to this video. I just need to get some more screws, and I am going to reveal my project that I've been making. That's one thing that the Ryobi drill does not have. It does not have a belt clip. So if you need to hold on to it with a belt clip, you're pretty much, well, you're pretty much in a way screwed. Just trying to say that nonchalantly. But, you know, this is another review we're going to be doing today, is the Ryobi drill driver. It also has a light, but we'll get into that. And we will be doing a comparison video for drill driving. Obviously, you can't use this as a drill. You can only use it as a driver. One thing I did notice, I was using decking screws. And one thing I did notice, it had the power to throw these screws into the wood, but it likes to start to slow down. I think it's with these specialty decking screws, it started to slow down. So I don't know if that's manufacturer. I don't know if that's the hammer mechanism slowing down. We put this thing through one heck of a project, which is going to be in another video. And guys, I can honestly say it went through every bit of punishment with no problems. So, and yes, this is what I said is punishment. It went through punishment trying to put this thing together. And I did this all by myself too, so that's why I love having this Ryobi. Now, would I buy one of these? Well, these are actually now $100 at the Home Depot. They used to be $150. And for how much I use one of these, excuse me, I probably would. The only thing is, I've heard some mixed rumors that the Makita is much faster. The Ryobi, although I gotta say, didn't do that bad of a job screwing in these fasteners. I actually just took it out to do another repair on my fence, and it didn't have any problems that I could tell, honestly. So what would I give this tool? Well, you guys know here at on my channel that we try to give everything a fair shake, and I'm gonna say, guys, for the price, I think it's pretty decent. I think you could get a little bit better with Makita. The problem, like I said, is Makitas are getting more expensive too. Tools all in general are getting more expensive, and if you really want to find a bargain, you might as well go to your local Harbor Freight store and get one of the Hercules or one of the Braun models. They're all outsourced in China or Taiwan, so you're really not doing any favor to yourself, in my opinion, trying to get a lower brand, except if you want to save some money. Most of these manufacturers for these tools are making the same parts in one plant. So, but all in all, this Ryobi is a very good tool. The 3-speed selector, which I don't think the impact that Harbor Freight has is a good addition. It's a 3-speed transmission, so quote unquote. I think it does very well. And And these are compatible with it. The batteries are also compatible with any other Ryobi tool. So if you have a lot of Ryobi tools, you can drive a lot of screws in with this impact. They do have a nut driver adapter for this to make it even more of an impact. But I wouldn't necessarily use them for automotive, because even though you can remove the lug nuts on an automotive vehicle, you still won't be able to get the amount of torque that you need from a battery-powered impact wrench. Not even the Ryobi impact wrench. Some people like to use these for impacts. I don't recommend that for car tires. But anyway, guys, that's my review of the Ryobi impact, my Ryobi Impact P237 18 volt lithium ion battery impact driver. Like I said before, it's not bad. It's not honestly great. It's a tool and it'll get the job done. And definitely would recommend, because this thing will drain the crap out of your batteries, to buying at least 3 batteries depending on what you're doing in the field. I would just go ahead and get 3 batteries, because if you're going to be throwing down a lot of screws, you either need a lot of chargers or you need a lot of batteries. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching this video. Please hit the support button, the little red button down there. Hit the like button if you like. If you want to hit the dislike, that's up to you. I don't really know why people hit the dislikes on tool videos. That always escapes me. But I guess that's their prerogative. They don't like it, they don't like it. All in all, I think I'm pretty much sold on probably either getting a Hercules brand, a Braun brand, or a Ryobi. And I'm not even going to bother trying to buy a Black & Decker, because they don't have as good a reputation as Ryobi does. And we will be doing a project reveal as well as a test on the Ryobi Impact. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.